Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new on here, my name is Philip, and this is Phil Reacts. Yes, today we are diving into something super emotional and highly anticipated. Lewis Capaldi's brand new EP titled "Survive." Yes, I've been waiting for this one because Lewis Capaldi, always hits hard, with those raw and heartfelt vocals. And from what I've heard, this EP, is supposed to be it's supposed to be full of vulnerability, emotion, and some truly epic vocal moments. Yes, I have heard, I think one song, off of this EP, "Survive," the title track. Yes, and I definitely loved it. So I'm happy. I'm stoked, to actually be sitting here, to be listening to this 4-track EP. We're gonna listen, track by track, break down the lyrics, the production, the vocals, everything, and of course, I want to hear from you guys, what you guys also think, so stick around and don't forget, to like, comment, and subscribe, if you love music, reactions such as this one, guys. Like I said a few seconds ago, this EP has only 4 songs, and the runtime about 13 minutes and 37 seconds, so this should be quick. Yes. Without wasting much time, without further ado, let's check out the first track, the title track for the EP titled "Survive." Let's go.
How long till it feels
Okay. Wow.
like the wound's finally starting to heal?
Ready.
How long till it feels like I'm more than a spoken wheel? Most nights I feel that I'm not enough. I've had my share of Monday mornings when I can't get up. But when hope is lost and I come undone, I swear to God I'll survive. If it kills me too, I'm gonna get up and try. If it's the last thing I do, I've still got something to give. Though it hurts sometimes, I'm gonna get up and live until the day that I die. I swear to God I'll survive. How long till you know that in truth you know nothing at all? How far will you go
Okay.
to get back to the place you belong? Most nights I feel that I'm not enough, but I refuse to spend my best years rotting in the sun. So when hope is lost and I come undone, I swear to God I'll survive. If it kills me too, I'm gonna get up and try. If it's the last thing I do, I've still got something to give. Though it hurts sometimes, I'm gonna get up and live until the day that I die. I swear to God I'll survive. I swear to God I'll survive. I swear to God I'll survive. If it kills me too,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna get up and try.
Wow.
If it's the last thing I do, I've still got something to give. Though it hurts sometimes, I'm gonna get up and
right, guys. Yes, the first song titled "Survive." Title track for this EP. Like I said from the beginning, this is one song that I have already heard. I listened to it, when it was released. And I have to say, honestly, I mean, this song, hits deep. After listening to it for I don't know, man, like more than 10 times, I feel like this song, still hits deep. I mean, right from the very first note, I was able to feel that raw, Louis Capaldi emotion, that signature, heartbreak meets, hope type of vibe, that we all know that this man is known for. His vocals are just incredible here. You can definitely tell, he's really, really putting himself out there. Every single note is dripping with so much vulnerability. I really, really love the production. I feel like the production is really, really well done. I mean, I love the fact that it's clean, it's emotive, and it definitely builds perfectly towards that chorus. And that chorus, guys, absolute powerhouse. It's one of those moments in where you just want to sing along and feel every single word. Because I mean, it's so honest and so real. The lyrics really really hit hard. On themes of struggle and resilience. It feels like a song about coming through hard times and I mean still finding strength. Which is something I think a lot of people can can relate to. Yeah. I also love the pacing. I love the fact that it's not rushed. Definitely gives you time to absorb the emotion. There is also a quiet intimacy in the verses. And then that big siren chorus just hits you right in the chest. Louis Capaldi, has this way of making you feel like, he's telling his story directly to you, the listener. And this track, is definitely a perfect example of that. Overall, Survive, I mean, it's classic Louis Capaldi, in the best way possible, emotional, heartfelt, and impossible, to connect with. And I really, really feel like, this one is going to, stick with me for a while, because like I said, it's like, I've listened to this song more than 10 times, I can see it resonating with anyone who's gone through tough times and just wants to, come out, the other side. This is definitely one of his stronger releases in recent years. And I'm excited to actually watch him perform this live. Absolute banger. Guys, let me know down in the comment section what you think about this one in the comment section. Let me know how the song made you feel the first time you heard it. Yes, we are moving on to the second song titled Something in the Heavens. Let's take a listen, guys.
Eyes of emerald and white, more precious than gold.
Okay.
Hands as soft as the sand, but harder to hold. Tonight could be the last time your heartbeat and mine are ever this close.
Okay.
But life can cut like a knife, that's just how it goes. But till the day I die, I will dream of you in a million lives. You're the one I choose. I love you till my last breath. You're gone, but something in the heavens tells me that we'll be together again. I'll see you around the bend. You're gone, but something in the heavens tells me that we'll be together again. Sounds of gathering clouds are all that I hear. Just days of permanent gray since you disappeared. But till the day I die, I will dream of you
Wow.
in a million lives. You're the one I choose. I
Okay, guys. Yeah, so that was the second song, "Something in the Heavens," the second song off of this EP. Wow. I really, really love this one. And I have to say that after listening to this song, honestly, I'm just blown away. I mean, right from the opening notes, you can definitely feel that raw emotional way that Lewis Capaldi, is so known for. There's this, quiet vulnerability, in the piano that I feel like I immediately, sets the tone. And his voice, just, cuts right through. It's definitely heartbreaking and tender, all at the same time. The lyrics, definitely hits hard. This man is obviously singing about loss, about longing. And there's this glimmer of hope, shredded, through it. This idea that even though someone's gone, I mean, there's something in the heavens, keeping them close. Certain lines in there, you are gone, but something, is in the heavens. I mean, tell me that we'll be together again. I mean, that's just so staring. You feel the grief, but also the comfort, and I feel like it's delivered with so much sincerity. Vocally, as always, Lewis Capaldi, is in top form. The way he holds notes, the slight cracks, I mean, in his voice, those interpretations are exactly what to me makes it feel so human. You can tell this man is pouring himself into this. It's not just a song, it's a story, an emotional journey. And the production definitely complemented it perfectly. The piano, the subtle strings, to me, it never overwhelms. It just lets the voice, carry everything. If I had to summarize everything, this song, so powerful, so vulnerable, and absolutely moving. It's one of those tracks, that makes you stop and just feel. Lewis Capaldi, has a way of connecting directly, to your emotions, and this particular song, that is something in the heavens. I mean, it's the perfect example of that. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes one of those songs people turn to when they need comfort, or just moments to reflect. Yes, I mean, to me, Lewis Capaldi has done it again. This man has proven why he's one of the best at delivering heartbreak with so much beauty. Yes, let me know what you guys also think about this one down in the comment section. I'm loving the EP so far. We are halfway through, and yeah, so far so good. Let me know what you guys also think about it down there. We are moving on to the third song, titled "Almost." Yes, let's go.
Standing back but on the edge.
Okay.
Wide awake but laid in bed.
Yeah.
The pain is real but I pretend that all the hurting has an end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, no way to live, no way to die. Done all I can, all I do is try to get through the daylight. I swear to God I'm almost alright. I only think about you all the time. I almost never fall asleep, wishing you were here with me. And I promise I completely let you go. Almost. Talking circles round the room, like I've got a point to prove. Every word except the truth to everybody else but you. Done all I can, all I do is try to get through another night. I swear to God I'm almost alright. I only think about you all the time. I almost never fall asleep, wishing me think about you all the time. I almost never fall asleep, wishing you were here with me. And I promise I've completely let you go. Almost.
All right, guys. Yes, so that was the third song off of this EP. Almost, yeah. And guys, I have to say, after listening to this song, I have to say, honestly, this one, you know, hits different. I mean, all the songs hit different, but this one, hits different. I don't know if that makes sense. You can definitely tell, right from the first note, that this is classic, Louis Capaldi. I mean, it's definitely raw, it's definitely emotional and painfully honest. The way he opens the song, to me, it immediately, pulls you in as a listener. And like he's speaking directly to you about something very, very personal. There is this vulnerability in his voice that's just so magic. It's impossible not to feel it. Lyrically, this particular song almost to me is about that limbo, after breakup, that awkward, messy space where you are not fully healed, but you are trying to convince yourself that you are. The line, I swear to God, I'm almost all right. I only think about you all the time. Guys, that line literally captures that feeling perfectly. You can hear the sincerity in his delivery, and it's heartbreaking, in the best possible way. Musically, I love the fact that this song is, understated but powerful. The production isn't over the top. Definitely lets Louis Capaldi, his voice, carry the song, all the way through. You've got these, subtle, builds, and that's just, hit you at just the right moments. Making the chorus, lead emotionally without, feeling forced. To me, it's that mix of pop sensibility and emotional storytelling that makes him such a standout artist today, in my opinion. What really stood out, to me after listening to this song, is how relatable it is. Even if you haven't experienced the exact situation, that he is singing about, you feel the honesty, that struggle, to move on, the self deception, the moments of almost letting go, but not quite there yet. Guys, that's universal, and Louis Capaldi, absolutely nails it. Yes. Overall, almost to me, it's another testament of Louis Capaldi's ability to, make heartbreak feel real and intimate. I love the fact that it's reflective. It's emotional. And it's one of those tracks that makes you hit replay just to soak in every nuance of his voice. So yeah, if you're a fan of his previous work, like or someone you loved, this one definitely keeps that emotional fire alive. But with a slightly more introspective and matured perspective. Honestly, I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I can already tell this is going to be one of those songs that sticks with you for a very, very long time. So guys, let me know your thoughts, let me know your perspective, let me know what you think about this song down in the comment section. Yes, we are moving on to the final song off of this EP, titled The Day That I Die. Wow. Whew, let's go.
On the day that I die,
Yeah.
tell my mother I was smiling, 'cause I know that she'll be crying rivers wide.
Okay.
Tell my friends that it's alright, and say I'm sorry that I never text or called or wrote more letters. Should've tried.
Yeah.
Let them know it ain't goodbye, 'cause every door and every dawn, I'm only ever on the other side. So don't cry, don't cry. On the day that I leave,
Yeah.
I hope the memories find you happy, and my dad ain't too mad at me, to say the least. Pray my sister gets to sleep. I wish I could have said it better. What all those times we had together meant to me. But don't cry, don't cry. On the day that I die. Oh, oh, just as the sun will rise and the sun will set, I will love you just the same from somewhere different until you close your eyes and we meet again. Don't you cry on the day that I die. I promise I will be reliving every second, every minute of you and I, flashing right before my eyes. Every young and dumb decision, every blessing I was given. What a life! So don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. On the day that I die.
Wow. Guys, I have to say, Louis Capaldi, just put me through an emotional blender, with this one, The Day That I Die. I mean, after listening to it, I have to say, this is one of those songs, where, you hit the last note and just, sit there, for a moment, trying to breathe again. I mean, after listening to it, I have to say this song's definitely raw. It's honest, it's painful, and I mean, it's Louis Capaldi, at his most vulnerable, if you ask me. Right from the very start, I was able to feel the weight, in his voice. It starts in the classic, Louis Capaldi tone, cracked, trembling, full of emotion. But here, I have to say, I mean, it hits differently. This isn't, heartbreak in the romantic sense. This is heartbreak, with yourself. The lyrics, feel like, pages, I mean, ripped, out of his, private journal. I mean, this man is obviously talking about dark thoughts, those moments, when life, feels, overwhelming. And I have to say, you can definitely hear, every ounce of that struggle, in how he delivers, each line. The production, to me, staged beautifully simple, mostly, piano and a bit of, soft and atmospheric elements, because honestly, the vocals, is the whole show. Yeah, in my opinion. And I feel like Lois, I love the fact that he doesn't, hold back. I mean, there are moments, in the chorus where it feels like, he's right on the edge, of breaking down, and that's exactly why the song, hits so hard. I mean, he's not polished, he's not perfect. He's definitely real. I can tell you that for sure. And to me, that makes the song, land with even more emotional impact. What really, really gets me is how he balances despair, with a tiny sliver of hope. Even when he's singing about the darkest parts, of his life, there's this underlying sense of someone fighting, someone trying to understand their own pain, instead of hiding it. It's definitely powerful. It's definitely uncomfortable, and it's important. By the end of this track, you as a listener, you feel like you've traveled through the storm. With him, this is Louis Capaldi. Digging into the deepest parts, of himself and saying, "Here, this is what it really feels like." And honestly, that kind of honesty is rare, in mainstream music. If this is the direction he's taking with his new music, then I have to say we are in for some of the most, emotionally honest work, of his career. Yes, The Day That I Die, to me, I mean, it's not a casual listen. It's a song that demands, you feel something, and trust me, you will. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section how the song, makes you feel. how it made you feel, first time you heard it. Please share your thoughts down the comment section. Yes. So, all right, guys. I have to say that was Lewis Capaldi's Survive EP, and wow, I have to say I am honestly blown away. Every single track hits different, but what ties it all together, is that raw emotional honesty that I feel like Lewis Capaldi is known for. My personal favorite, honestly, it's tough, but Survive really, really, stuck with me. That chorus, that emotional punch, wow. But I feel like the entire EP, feels like a journey, through struggle, through hope, through heartbreak, and ultimately survival. If you haven't listened to this EP yet, seriously, go check it out. It's definitely on all streaming platforms. My only downside for this EP is the fact that it's short. But packs a big punch. So yeah, let me know in the comments, which track is your favorite. Did any of the lyrics hit you, in a personal way? And who do you think Lewis Capaldi compares to, in terms of emotional pop ballads? Please let me know down in the comment section. Yes, don't forget to smash the like button, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more reactions, reviews, and music deep dives and such as this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.